Hey, welcome back to Wildrose Way Questions Corner Week 3.
This week we received a video from a member of our Wildrose pack.
I understand the importance of place training in the house, but what are the benefits to having a place-trained dog as they progress in training?
What a great question, Beverly. Place training is absolutely something that we utilize later in the dog's life as they're going through their training. It's a skill that transfers to different places, so you can use it in all sorts of different scenarios. Some ideas of these different places are
When you're hanging out at the park, out for lunch,
in the backyard and in the field.
So now that you've seen what we use place for and how you can use it in your life, we are going to show you how we use it in training when we have a dog with issues. So some of those issues that we use it for would be if you have a dog that's not steady around other dogs, if you have a dog that's not delivering, or if you have a dog that's running off.
You might ask yourself, how can you use place training to help a dog that's running off? Well, it's quite simple. You're using a situation that they're already familiar with, the place training, which is going to make them more excited about coming back. You're changing the scenario of retrieving with the dog. If up to this point you've been trying to have them come back to you and deliver, and for whatever reason that part of your system is breaking down, then change it up, and instead of them coming back to you to deliver, let them retrieve and have them load up on something that gets them excited, such as a rock or a stand, a place board that you build. There's all sorts of different options. The first step to that is to get them excited about the place and loading up on it on command from a distance. And then you can add the retrieve into it, and as soon as they pick that bumper up, you tell them to load up and watch them run back and get on that rock. And then you can add in the praise and the affection and get them excited, and then slowly you can start weaning them off of that place board or that rock, and now you've got a dog that's coming back to you because they've learned it's a great thing. One of the examples that we're going to show via video today is how we use place boards and place training to help develop a better delivery. A clean delivery right in the front with the dog holding its head up high. Some dogs, lots of dogs, like to run past you, do a big victory lap, and then come back. They like to be real crazy in their delivery. Part of this is fixed in hold, but a part of hold is using place boards to give them an exact place to come back to. So every single time you have the exact same pattern in your delivery. And again, once you have that pattern established, then you start weaning the place board or the rock or the ramp out of the equation, but your dog's already learned the pattern of delivery that you want.
So let's take a look at how you would use place for the delivery.
Okay, so here we are out in the field, and first off we're going to watch Danielle work with this dog and get her excited about loading up on the place boards. She's going to go back and forth a few times. Every time the dog reaches the board, we tell her to sit, building in a habit that we're going to use later on. Once your dog's proficient at this step, the next step would be to be practicing recalls from one box to the other. In this case, we're going to spread the boxes out just a little bit so the dog has farther to go for the recall. But know that we've practiced with this dog more than just one day leading up to this. Now she calls her to that box and has her sit and then praises. Once you've practiced this multiple times, maybe a few days or so, and your dog is just running from one box to the other on command, and your dog has already started hold conditioning, start incorporating the boxes in your hold conditioning process. Here, we're watching her do hold recalls. Again, she's calling her over to the box that she's familiar with, having her sit, then praise, then she takes the bumper. Now, obviously we wouldn't continue on all in one day, but the next step in the process, once your dog is doing proficient hold recalls from box to box, then you can add in the retrieve and have the dog deliver back to the same box.
No.
She set it up as a trailing memory. She's going back to the first box.
Sit. Welcome. Good.
Now, Danielle has positioned herself just behind the box, so when the dog comes back, she gets on her box, delivers, and that over time is going to form an awesome delivery for Danielle and this dog.
Well, there you have it.
Time to post new questions for next week. Happy training.
See you next week.